But even Galleon. Hello, Freezy. Hello, Rock. Hello, Ticonderoga. Welcome. I'm going to play Final Fantasy 16. Oh, come on. It was a tricky one. Damn it. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay. The thing said I have to at least get, okay, there's additional content for redemption. These items can be claimed for the system tab in the main menu. You can now change the outward appearance of Sid and his allies. I haven't played since like those free, like after those, before those free updates happened. So like, I have no clue what is even here. Oh, okay, so onion sword.
No.
Thanks, Rock. Anyways, Buster Sword. Man, this is so low. And Away 1987. I want to... Let's see. It sounds too low. I need to... I didn't really check any sound shit beforehand. Though I bet when the moment I get into content, it's just going to be like, everywhere. Because I kind of remember this game having issues with that. Well, the good thing my death caused you a little bit of I guess solace. So wait, what do I need to do here? In regards to getting to new content, because we're past Origin, and there was these, and I never did finished all of the side quests for Leaf. If you could relocate your asshole different part of, I don't think I would relocate my asshole. I think I would just move it like 1 centimeter like down, maybe. Hold on, I need to make sure. Yeah, momentary solace. No. FF6 DLC start. Yeah, I got it. I just want to know how to start it. I don't care. Now it requires me. In game, okay. Point of no return. Locked and finished Jill's quest, priceless, which I don't think I've done. Oh my god, this might be... Wait. I should have looked into this beforehand. Okay, journal. Okay. Claims of... Oh. Wait, no. Okay, where's science? Even weirder science. Did I at least do the thing called priceless? Where There's a Will. Okay, that's one of them. And there's one called Priceless. No, I don't think I have that. This is because getting that to that option, it means you've completed one for Joshua Cause. So I'm definitely going to have to do a thing called Priceless. So is that the thing with Jill? Because if we only have to do one thing, then that's fine.
If Joshua's worried about
also,
Jill,
this is when I can actually sit back and maybe adjust audio. Yeah, okay. So we this is the one. No TTS. Oh yeah. Let's see. I didn't check if it was working again, so I'll re-enable them just in case. But if it doesn't work, well, shit. I won't. No, I want system, not map. We're gonna put this at 50. Put the voiceovers up at like 100, and then maybe effects at 50 as well. And then we will fucking make changes as needed. Oh, this is 16. Yeah, this is 16. That was DLC. I have to complete this this thing.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right.
Shit. No,
Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course.
There's a part of me that almost wants to skip the side questions so we don't
the time we
go straight into
Father on his annual tour of the duchy, and Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains.
Hey, he's alive. This is all pre the final boss shit. Crazy.
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Okay. Once again, I'm gonna look at sound. No, that was voiceover volume at full. Shit. Open world map. Yeah. Pre-add-on, pre-final add-on campaigns that grinds your gears. Like, I might can understand, but at the same point in time, Eh. I mean, if you do it post game, you
place,
basically have to make sure that your post game
I'm sorry, Clive.
or your finale for your game doesn't do certain things.
There's nowhere been spared.
If it's like in the middle of the
What do we do
campaign,
now?
that's kind of fine. Why not just include it in the final game?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot
Because
be
they
the
didn't
only place
develop
where snow
it
daisies
at that
grow.
point in time.
Perhaps, but it's the only place
Like,
I know of.
it's either you sit back and you constantly develop
Then
something,
why not ask someone who
or
might know of
you
another?
give bonus content.
in the
Like,
backyard.
I feel like if you're
To the
well,
hideaway,
number
then.
one, what we're doing currently is still within the main game. It's an issue of either a time thing in which the publisher wants the game out, and so you have to cut something, and if you want to come back to something, then that's fine. But unless it's like, how do I put this? If it's optional content and the game feels kind of complete without it, and then you add something that's different and is optional and doesn't really affect the story, then it's kind of fine.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Like, would it push the main story forward? Or, you know, kind of like the
Say what
fucking
you will.
collector's DLC for, that fucking, DLC for, Day 1 DLC for, like, Mass Effect 3. That shit should just be in the main game, period. But if it's like, oh, here, we're going to go to this optional area, or this didn't fit within the story, but it can fit within, like,
Oh.
DLC, or
What brings you down from the heavens?
we
Sid?
cannot
I
fit
need
this
your advice.
in,
Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow.
but we want to expand
Preferably in
upon this
abundance.
idea.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want.
I think
somewhere
it just
not too
depends
hot
upon
and
how
not
the
too cold,
PSC, if it's
and where the winds are strong
unimportant to
enough
the main
carry
story.
seeds.
This
I
one,
reckon
it does
Man's
seem
Hill would
like
be a
it's
good place to
unimportant to the
start.
main
There
story.
in the Royal Meadows, perhaps. Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right.
Because it's like, oh, here's one
you.
of those forsaken fallen places, or where the ancient civilization
You
used to
learn where we
be.
might find our flowers.
Go explore
The
this.
gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrack.
Ah, the
Yeah,
fields
if
beyond
it's important
Northridge.
to the story,
Or
it
if that's the
shouldn't
case,
really be
then
super
Yote was
DLC.
right. I recall that
If
she
it's
kept
like
a record
another
of our travels.
perception and like
So I
the
asked her if
development
she
was
perhaps
started
knew
after
where
the
the
main
snow daisies
game
grew,
finished,
and she mentioned
then that's also
Willowfast Bay.
fine.
Whose
If it's like
shores
another,
border the
like if it's
meadows?
another perspective, like
Off we go then.
how do I put this? Like the DLC for Resident Evil 4. Like, oh, here's Ada. This is what Ada was doing all along. It doesn't really add any more context. You don't really need to know what Ada was doing at the time. But to see the story from her perspective is optional and doesn't super affect anything. Here.
And how might I help the garrison today?
But if it's like fucking how would I put it? If it's like the collector deal, like the, oh, here's this character in Mass Effect 3 that is part of the race that the collectors became,
Haven't
and you
seen
get
any of
massive
those
amounts of lore about all of the game,
Do be careful.
then yeah, that shit is like, well, fuck. Also, it being like day one DLC, that's also fucking shit. The Resident Evil 5 DLC was part of... You know what? Part of that, like, Jill segment? Maybe. if we're talking about Resident Evil 5. Like the playable prequel thing, or Jill's segment specifically, it's like, I don't know, I don't think you could. It is as much. Let me see if I remember how to play the video game. Because it showcases what she was doing after the Chris fight, but it doesn't really need to exist.
Start.
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
The mentioned campaign less so. The oh wait, we're on playing that game. We're playing this game. I forgot how to play any part of this. It's been months. Okay, so then Tetsukin builds up. I remember that. But I think it builds more on dodges, or okay, it's we're looking for a specific item. True. But it becomes an issue of, is that really important to the plot? Right? Is it important? E or knee? Wait. Oh, it's that thing. It's that place right there.
Look, brother. You see them?
I do. The flowers and our friends.
Okay. No, I accidentally pushed the wrong button. It's now time for every single bit of my playing Crisis Core, playing Final Fantasy VII are to fuck me in the end. Okay, yes, that removes his Tetsuken. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Dex!
Wait. Okay. Maybe it was this part? Shit.
My strength is yours.
Oh, I don't have any potions.
Dex!
Welcome in, TK. I'm gonna need to remember to bring potions.
What do you see, boy?
Cool, Minotaur. Gotta drink. Gotta get a drinky.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Let me see if I can practice on him.
Too slow.
May it prove useful.
Okay, that was target.
Too slow.
Then I pull him down on halfway point.
Careful, brother.
Just like old times.
Then I'll do this, and then... Okay, no. Since Hezekiah had 5.
Come on.
I'm stupid. I'm also stupid for not bringing potions, but that's a different...
Forgive me.
Shit. Whoops. Should have brought potions. Should have brought anything and looked at my thing. Oh well. It's fine. I just don't remember how to play the video game.
Look, brother. Do you see them?
I do. The flowers and our friends.
No, not that button.
Nice try.
All right. And then we just let loose this. Okay. That takes care of those people. Yeah. I'm starting to remember. Yeah, the rust is coming off.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one
I
way
say
to find
as
out.
then I get hit by a charge.
Too slow.
What do you mean? Oh god damn it, it's still not working. Why is it not working? Okay, that just means I'm just going to have to take away TTS again until I figure out why it's not working. Sorry everybody, no TTS.
For you, brother.
All right, lightning rod. Mad. Grind. Pull him down. Air blast. Okay, I need to remember to build up stagger damage first before I do anything else.
This ends now.
Okay. Oh, I'm already... There we go. I
You suck.
remember. Shut up, Avalon.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Where? Okay, up there.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you.
Jill was
Joshua and
bred,
I.
though.
Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped, so lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there, I saw a
You forgot
sea
Clive's
of
name.
petals, all
Granted,
reaching for the
everybody's
sun.
name in this game is
I
very...
realized that no matter
Bland?
how terrible the night,
I mean, okay, you got Clive
will
and
always
Jill. Okay, technically you also have Sid, but you have Joshua.
that you
Um,
would
I guess
always
Karen doesn't really...
come. And
I mean,
you
her
have.
name is Karen, but
Again
it's
again.
spelled CH with a CH and the Karen of like the River of Death and stuff like that.
Where do you see us?
And Goots.
Wait, all
Can't forget
this
about
is
Goots.
Over.
There's so much Final Fantasy to both sides. C plus who remembers 16 at all. I remember things from
know.
16.
Not here though.
Like, I remember when
We
Sid
have outgrown
died,
the twins.
and the fight with Typhon,
After
and the
everything
fight
we've
with
been through,
Titan, and the fucking
The realm
funny
just
fusion
seems so
thing with
small.
that Clive and
I
Joshua
need some
does,
space to
the Battle
spread
Bahamut,
my wings.
and the gay kiss.
Then
And the fact that like there was never a second
That's
gay
what you
kiss,
heard.
and there should have been a second gay kiss.
and I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
And how Odin had like mommy issues,
I never was much good at
and how
garments.
like fucking
But it'll have to do.
Odin's little boy toy was actually his horse
I'll treasure it
Sleipnir.
forever.
I remember things from this game.
Thank you, Clive, for this.
It's like, ah,
flowers,
you can't remember. It's like, nah, I can
everything.
remember. There are
It's
things that
exactly
stuck
what I
out to me in
needed.
this game.
You.
It's not
My
like it's not like a malaise. For some reason, I remember like a lot of stuff. Lose. Bahamut blows. Why I loaded onto Ultimo was gay enough. Hello, Maverick. We had to do this side quest I failed to do during streams because after this we unlocked the DLC.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
I remember
And we'll do it together.
Clive and Jill having sex on the beach after the fucking ship fight. Ooh. Actually, there's a lot of this. Jill has joined Clive. Okay. Echoes of the Fallen. Okay, there we go. We now know what to do for Echoes of the Fallen. I just had to have both Jill and Joshua in the party.
Still alive, are you?
Echoes of the Fallen.
Is something the matter, Karen? You seem perturbed.
Do I know? How clever of you to notice. But yes, something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
It's a crystal.
Some sort of crystal.
But it's Urple.
I don't remember seeing one that color before.
It's
Aye,
Urple.
well, that makes two of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them dusk crystals, on account of colour.
I see. And they can be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins. Difference is, they don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pipe, they crumble away to nothing.
So they're worthless.
That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods. And after asking the right
It's like
people the right
it's like getting Chinese
and paying
knockoffs.
the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
Hey, Hope. Do you feel that, Clive?
Yes.
Meanwhile, the Imperial fringes.
All right, lads, that'll do for today. I said that'll do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
That'll do.
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies. What did you two do now?
Please tell us you bought another London.
Stay calm, both of you. Who needs a lantern when you've got one of these? All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
That sounded close, Chief. Really close. Really, really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those who run.
Wait for us, Chief!
Hey, can you tell this is made by Creative Business Unit 3? Or 2? Can you tell that this is made by the people who's been making Final Fantasy 14?
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then I'd never seen skies like these till
It's
a few
that
moons
font.
ago, and it's been all change ever since.
They used the
Come to think of
DLC
it,
as a
the first
titles
anyone ever heard
card.
of these dust crystals
Just like
was
those
after you lot came
patches.
back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Oh.
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers.
Hello,
And with the price of
Spencer.
decent crystals going through
I'm
the
doing
roof, traders
well.
turned to dealing in stuff
Actually
they'd
spent
never
the
touched before.
I'm gonna be honest, I spent the
question
weekend
is,
playing Fortnite.
Who's selling these crystals and where are they?
Fortnite added
Wait.
3 game modes based
This color.
upon
They couldn't be from
other games.
Origin, could they?
No, listen.
No, that wouldn't make sense.
They added a Minecraft
I saw a
mode, but
form in the
disguised
sky,
it
and that
with
was long after we
Legos.
returned from
That
the
was
Dominion.
kind of meh.
If they didn't
I
come
don't
from
care
Origin
for
or
it.
any of the other
They
mother
added
crystals,
a
then
fucking rock band mode, but
that mean-
because you can only use controller or
But you missed
keyboard,
one.
it kind of sucks, and the song choices kind of suck.
What were my thinking anyway?
But rocket racing,
Another mother crystal we didn't
that
know
shit's
about.
actually cool.
I'll
That
speak with
shit's
Joshua.
actually good. The
If you're
the
right
racing
about
mode's
this, we
actually
need to
kind of
find it.
fun.
And quick, I'd say. On account of which, I'll
I need
take
to get
the
Peter
shard
Griffin.
over to Tomes for you. Get him to give it a once over.
Hope all you want is still cringe.
Right.
True,
Thank you.
but
I
also
expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this
it was
too.
fun.
Right
It was
again.
fun, and I need to
I
get
will.
Peter Griffin.
Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you
I'm
in the
going to get
shelves.
Peter Griffin. Opium. I will cope on my cringe. A crystal darkly. Wow. Brave the... Just... Yeah, sure. What's purple? They are purple. Okay, actually, before we do anything, I need my potions.
What are you still doing here? Going purse weighing you down?
I need potions. And high potions and elixirs. And this tonic and a last, well. No, that one. Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot that I have to do it like this.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Okay, and I guess I'll get one.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Do this.
You're rubbing me
do
blind, you
that.
know.
Yeah, there we go.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Joshua,
Elixirs,
to
yeah,
talk.
elixirs.
Karen's caught wind
Listen,
of something that I don't think we can
Listen,
afford
the
to ignore.
fucking Brit bongs take the H's out of things. I'm going to add H's. Elixirs.
Aye. That is troubling. Not least because the Undying made no mention of these dusk crystals in any of their recent reports.
So they weren't aware of them either.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly, I might add, for I am inclined to share Lady Karen's misgivings.
Then we'd better take her advice and consult Hippocrates forthwith.
To the shelves, then. With our combined insight, I'm sure we'll discern something of use, be it no more than a place to start.
Let's hope so.
There you are. I've taken the liberty of telling these two everything I told you.
Thank you, Karen.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could conjure much of anything. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal? One we never knew existed?
Every other shard in the Twins did. Why should these dusk crystals be any different? Dim though they may be.
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after Ultima Car's primogenesis, darkening the skies. So might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new mother crystal, perhaps? A replacement for the ones we destroyed?
What do you think, Hippocrates?
I think there may well be a connection. Yet, if we are to believe that the original mother crystals were of Ultima's making, does it seem likely that he would have need of anything so palpably inferior? No. I hazard that it was not Ultima who created these crystals, but humanity. More specifically, our fallen forebears, whose wonders litter the land even now. Legend holds that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win their power, and came tantalizingly close to doing so. It seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn the secrets of the crystals which the gods bestowed upon them.
So they could make their own.
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the colloquy of the sages, a council wherein humanity sought to uncover the last secrets of the gods, before waging their war to learn what little remained. It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many achievements.
Among their many achievements prior to their fall.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derived their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War. A pointless conflict which served only to make its victors more confident of their right to supplant the gods on high. And when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance in the ether is said to have been so great that the skies themselves turned black and began to boil. The first recorded arcane sky, I suspect. Which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these shards are the product of a long-slumbering Magitech mother crystal, stirred to life by a similar etheric upheaval to the one which accompanied its creator's fall.
There's only one way to know for sure. We track down whoever's selling them and find their source. Karen, where did you buy this one?
Down in Port Isolde when I was scratching around for supplies. Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with them, you can find all sorts of interesting stuff on the docks. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know when to keep a watchful eye and when to turn a blind one. Oh, and take the crystal with you. Might be your key to the underworld.
Thank you. I will.
I have a feeling that we're going to spend an hour fucking around before we even get to the stage.
I'm coming
Sorry,
too.
the dungeon.
If there is another mother crystal out there and it's anything like the others, you'll need all the help you can get.
Phrasing. Yeah, you can't remember the nuts.
One more
You
time.
always got to remember
Together.
when Hippocrates talked about Torgo having his nose buried in his nuts. I remember a lot. I remember things that happen in the video game. I remember when Jill stabbed that dude. I remember when fucking Clive's mom took a life.
Not bloody likely!
Fuck me. They're fast on their feet.
What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
You didn't stop them, Clive. They could have been criminals. They could have been criminals, Slide. You reach a pivotal what? But I'm only like 2 seconds in. What are you talking about?
Excuse me. Who were those men just now?
You're at a pivotal moment in this video game.
Bloody troublemakers, that's who.
You want to make sure that
As soon as I asked them to present their packs for inspection, they turned white as a sheet and legged it. I chased them all away from the gates, but they're swift as hares. Still, at least we kept the bastards out. Don't need their kind stirring up any more strife.
Watch as this actually takes me an hour.
Have they been
Still,
stirring up
granted,
exactly?
we only spent that first half an hour trying to do side quests I missed.
This business with
Or
the
at least that
crystals.
one side quest.
Sorry. We've been away for a while. What's been going on?
All right, I'll humor you. After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystals out in the open. We turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron's orders. Way he saw it, it weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up, that is. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favored shards that crack as soon as you look at them. Not that the folk who bought them by the bucket load knew that. And they were baying for blood when they found out. In the end, his lordship had to step in and ban the blasted things. And we've been searching the pack of every trader who's darkened our gates ever since.
I see. And you think the men you were pursuing might have been trading in these dusk crystals?
Why, you're in the market for some. Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, I put a few gil on it.
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you want to keep your sword handy. There's more than dodgy traders plying the roads these days.
Understood. We'll be careful.
You know, I do think it's a good thing that I never did a New Game Plus mode.
Crystals, I think it's unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which means this might be our only chance of catching them.
Just for the sheer fact that I wouldn't have to... Oh, I can't. Just for the sheer fact that I wouldn't have to deal with like harder difficulty. Just kind of like how I never did New Game Plus mode for what was it? Elden Ring. Like I'm sitting on like I'm still sitting on that one save file just in case DLC finally comes out, which I know DLC is coming. Oh wait, I forgot I can just chocobo. Come here. Whoops. Wrong button. Wrong buttons.
Where are they?
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. They were making a good pace.
Chocobro. That's very homeless sus. No, it's fine. It's fine. You should only Chocobro if they ask for it. Sometimes you must choke assist.
There's another one.
Still no sign of those traders, though.
No. I just hope we haven't lost them.
These blimmin' tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something. Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them. Poor bastards.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road, screaming at them they were. Your crystals or your lives and all that. Only the daft buggers kept their crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
The only direction
Up
here.
that way.
Towards the Old Hill docks. If it's help they seek there, they won't find any. But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
Let's hope so. And that we can find them before their pursuers do. Thank you. And please, take care on the road. Come on. They're no good to us dead.
Lead the way, brother.
Yes, they are.
Run like the wind.
If they're dead, then no more crystals. They don't have any more cheap Chinese knockoffs.
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time. No need to ride from here.
You lot took the wrong turn.
Lord Rosfield sent his self swords, did
We did not come here to brawl with brigands, brother.
Right. Let's focus on finding the traders.
Yes, we did. We came here to kill them all. We gotta kill them all, Peter. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all. Why are they in the shitter? Oh, hey, I hit a point where this cutscene happened.
Go on, Finger. can go on. Chief, me neither. I'll read. This should be far enough.
Oh, hey, they're just there.
Chief, they've found us. It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you can take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
They are.
Over here. I can smell the one who shat himself.
If you've got a plan, Chief, tell us you've got a plan. Of course I've got a bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
What a piece of shit.
Slippery little pricks. Clinkers on the ground, quick as you like.
Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want. Just look at what he's got in his hand.
What? Him?
Wait, I'm not.
This is stupid. This is what so stupid it is could get.
Any more help?
Do we look like merchants? Now
far,
this
Clive.
motherfucker over here.
No.
They totally
they
look like
have.
merchants.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and feed you to your fucking dog.
Kind of you to think of him.
Wait. Which is the motherfucker that's using cure? Am I a merchant? Do I look like a merchant? I'm gonna keep this intense again. What am I selling? I ain't selling shit.
Did you see which way they went?
North. Making for 3 reads at a guess. After them. If they reach the swamps, we'll never pick up their trail. Come on.
I was trying to remember the Chocobo's name, and I remember it's
Something odd
Ambrosia.
about those 3. They seemed less like merchants and more like...
Charlatans? One might argue that a merchant is naught but a mummer without his motley.
Then why am I not amused?
Hot wing.
No mistakes.
Man, it's been a while since I've had hot wings.
What did you find, boy?
Clive, judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our 3 charlatans.
Another group of bandits.
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind. Regardless, we're on the right track. Let's pick up the pace.
Honestly, I do like a lot of bone-out wings, especially when I go to, like, I'm gonna be honest, Pizza Hut, and I just get their hottest flavor wings.
Run like the wind. They wouldn't risk stopping at Martha's Rest, would they?
Not if they hope to pass unnoticed.
Then we'd better stick to the swamps.
There they are.
All right, lads. I think we finally lost them.
Then think again.
What's been?
Persistent bastards, I'll give them that. Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you? Now, you deal in crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us.
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for. Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd leads a wolf straight?
Are they getting worse?
Clive, the tower.
Well, that's new.
That's impossible.
Yeah, Chief. Do you think someone else got into the tower?
Quiet, you daft sod!
And what would they find there if they did?
I wouldn't know. I've never been there. Echoes, maybe? Or fallen rubbish? I really couldn't say.
Echoes
the
of
entrance
the
is
fallen?
sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that if you've never been there?
Look! Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Clive.
Clive, trouble.
What?
Oh my. Actual Akashic monster. Why does the land have a penis? Because it's America, and America has a penis, a big penis.
Wait, don't
You can grip it by its penis.
I don't think Martha would appreciate that thing on her doorstep.
Probably not. Let them run then. I have an idea where they'll be heading anyway.
Florida? Yes. Florida is the penis.
This shouldn't take too long.
Wait, hold on.
Nice try.
Whoops.
Be careful, brother. Saved again.
Shit. I just want to get Mega Flare out of the way. There we go. Oh wait, I was already in the funny mode. There we go. He's playing the old Dead game. Hello, Jadowski. But it's not old. It's only like 6 months. And it just got new content. We're playing the new content. Just because I'm not playing Lethal Company.
But at least we know what was
because I just don't have a lot of people to play with, and if I'm going to play, I'm going to play it on a stream, and I don't think a lot of people would invite me to playing Lethal Company, and I need to download all the mods, and or I would have to ask people to join me for playing Lethal Company, just because I don't have any friends. Okay. The bit is over. No friends. But like,
don't see anyone.
Lethal Company is definitely a game that you have to play with other people, and it's definitely a game for collabs.
Can't we just go home
and let those thieving pricks march in and take what's ours?
What's ours?
Bullshit.
Oh no.
Lethal Company with viewers win.
Dusk crystals, aye. Halleck, Marnik,
no.
we're going back to that tower if it's the last thing we do.
But the lights, Chief. What about the lights?
Games as a service thing? Yes, I have been playing the Fortnite.
About it being too dark,
all alone with us and our parasocial relationship.
Think
exactly.
About how easy it'll be to mine now.
Loser, not lizard. Good. Well, being much. I am a lizard though. There are lizards like
and you're sure they're bound for the tower? When they aren't running away from trouble, they're running towards it.
Do you know anything of the place, Joshua?
Yeah, I can't think of any. I'm sure I can think of someone.
I have seen it labeled Sage Spire on some maps, but beyond that, the ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict. Another impenetrable relic of the past.
Not so impenetrable, apparently. Our friends plainly found a way in.
They could be living there, like we do in the Invincible.
Well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But is it large enough to hide what we seek?
A mother crystal.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to Eastpool and make our approach from the dim.
The dim. The dim damn diddly dum. Oh cool, I can just go here. I could just go here. Fine. I don't even have to go to Eastpool, I just have to go to the dim. Oh hey, I think I know where this is. It's like that one area that I went and saw, and yeah. The dim damn doodly damn did dim damn diddly twat the dimmadome, the Doug Dime dimmadome, Doug's dimmadome, dimmadime. Sip Madge. I don't think I have a Sip Madge.
Are those goblins?
Or them goblins?
What are they doing in the Deadlands?
Are they gobbling your nuts?
Look what they're carrying. I don't recall ever hearing of goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
Clive, remember where we are.
Oh, there is a Sip Madge.
Right.
Why fucking Maverick can't do Sip Madge?
They're even uglier up close.
Wait, can I just not do... Wait, can I just not do magic right now? Oh, is it because I'm in the Deadlands? I forgot that if that's a mechanic.
I'll manage.
Enough! You're finished!
Almost like it was never used. Damn. Why didn't y'all use it? Man, y'all took such a long time. I had so many things to like 7TV and y'all just don't use them. Meanwhile, I also uploaded a faster
Let's
Wiggly.
hope that was the last of them.
So you have Wiggly and Fast
Indeed.
Wiggly. Wiggly and Wiggly
I'd almost
on
forgotten
meth.
what it was like to have to rely on steel alone.
Clive? Joe?
Yeah, man, if only there was like
You
a
may want to see
way,
this.
like some add-on that you can download and then look through to see all the emotes you can potentially do. Oh. Magic. Yeah, it's matching
It was
X a
open when I
lot.
found it.
It's almost like
Someone was
they
in a
should have,
hurry.
I don't know, expanded
guesses as
Clive's
to-
fucking arm, like,
Then
mechanics.
this must be their way into the tower.
There's only one way to find out.
Making different combo. It would be really nice if you made different combo. All right. Yeah, this is a dungeon.
It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is, who?
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we're welcome. Keep your guard up.
Boop, boop, boop.
Intruder.
Oh,
alert.
they're just
Intruder
at
alert.
my level.
I think my powers have returned. You?
The same. There's ether here. An abundance of it.
Cool. Oh, there's still more. There's still more of these fucks. No, I want the other one. I actually forgot how to change targets in this game. I actually want to know how long this is actually going to take me.
Waken!
No, I don't want that. Fuck.
Maruda! You're finished.
So we already know that like Omega weapons at the end of this, right? Because they couldn't keep it in their pants. It's wait, what? Gear. I'm assuming that is escapement bit. Once willed. This is ability cooldown restores a small amount of HP gauge following precision dodge. Effective potency. Oh. Is directly That sounds useful. Her flame. Some opponents cast her flame. Summon Magitech sphere, which is a protection bit. Melee strikes with the spirit will do Clive damage.
More goblins. So now we know where they got their weapons. But how long have they been hiding here?
So really just attack anybody who isn't that motherfucker. You know what? We'll just keep these guys floating up there. Easy. Oh god, more. And a spear. Shit.
That's better.
I don't even know what I dodged. I just know I dodged something. You know what? No, come on. Try to hit me, fucker. No. What? And then you know what? Then Tetsukin already. Fuck it.
I needed that. Nice try.
Take this.
Come on. This. Oh. It's dead. Never mind. I thought it was like, oh, we're still in the middle of combat. Never mind. It's dead.
Dusk crystals everywhere.
Well,
It's also kind of fucked up when the UI
But there's no
disappeared.
mother crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore.
We have to find the boss.
I know that voice. Come on. Well, look who it is.
Yo, that's a big man. Oh, that's a big man.
Warning. Warning. Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
What the hell is it talking about, Joshua?
Good things, lads. Good things.
That's so stupid. Yo, there we go. What the hell are you talking about, Joshua?
Hey! Over here.
No, I'm gonna punch this defenseless dude. Let me punch this defenseless dude. Smack his pee-pee.
Now.
I don't think he has a pee-pee to smack. I feel like this thing has no pee-pee.
Fighting.
Has no pee-pee and no poo-poo. Stigma.
Let's try.
Well, I think you've made it angry.
The fireball to the side of the head will do that.
Oh god, that does a lot.
That's better.
Okay, no, that wasn't what I want. Oh.
There's a good boy. I needed that. Let's try.
I am stupid. Anyways. Alright, build up for Jim Tetsukin.
That's better. Come on, let's roll ready. Too slow.
Alright, let's see if I can actually dodge this enough. No, I keep on trying to do it too early.
May it prove useful.
I needed that. Nice try.
All right. Wait, hold on. I missed it. I missed it. I missed the chance of like pulling his ass down. Shit, I am.
My strength is yours.
Okay.
It's controlling the ether.
Okay, maybe being in here is not smart. Maybe being in here is not smart.
Look out! Wake up! Oh dear! Well done, Togo. Nice try.
Oh, cool. I had to actually parry him. I forgot parrying was a thing. All right. Damn it, I did that too early. Fuck. There we go. Then I throw out that. Then I might as well throw out this. Then Tetsukin. That didn't kill, but this is. There we go. Look at that. You are the storm that is approaching. Smack his nuts. I smacked his nuts pretty hard. Living tissue. Using crafting. A knot of feather-lined muscle dislodged from Sigma's colossal frame with a well-placed strike to the Sentinel's outer knee. Fallen enforcers, shattery details make this weapon blah 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 blah. Now I get to see if like that weapon is better than what I currently have.
Security Sentinel 503 offline. Initiating emergency call relocation protocol.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a mother crystal.
Can I buy more potions?
I knew that fallen thing was no match for you. Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was, ill-played. All born of a misunderstanding, though. Can we start again?
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower, then. As you've probably guessed, this isn't the first time we've been here. Fact is, my people have been coming to this place for centuries.
Have they now? To these ruins in particular?
Aye, well, talk to us, told us what this lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, mother crystal. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right. It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
I wouldn't go that far. The shards aren't exactly divine. They're not even what you'd call decent.
Why?
But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these dust crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count. And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to take their coin.
Yes, at a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time. And it cannot continue.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
Hand them some material and watch them piss themselves.
Thinking what I think you're thinking.
Well, at least material. But
I think there's a good chance we are.
It's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
But what about?
Except that, like, materia is very much so
That thing
processed.
you just fought, it won't be the last one. And the further you climb, the worse they'll get. How about we head back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take before someone gets hurt.
Can I actually go to Martha's, or? Well,
I've never seen anything like that in here before. I swear.
I told the chief we should go home.
To think the Fallen built all this. The knowledge they must have needed.
Why do they sound Irish? Because European dub.
If this is like every other Fallen ruin,
then there'll be a lift.
Like this one.
onward and upward.
Item, no. Gib item.
Any idea what those are?
They seem to be containers of some sort. Or perhaps...
cages. Like some sort of twisted menagerie. But why here?
Oh, hey, I love the Ethereal Chemical Research Laboratory. Because that's kind of what it reminds me of. If you have, like, creatures in tubes, and it's a Final Fantasy game. Like there was a chocobo, a goblin, and a minotaur. These seems to be dragons.
How many of these things are there?
That looks fucked.
Contaminant detected. Releasing subjects Alpha to Epsilon.
Oh, they're little hellhounds.
Wait, they're still alive. But this tower is more than 15 centuries old.
We learn about cryostasis. The wagon. Oh wait, this is Bahamut. Fuck.
It's over.
Oh cool, I leveled up.
If they built this place to grow crystals, why imprison creatures here?
Because life contains ether, and ether is magic. And therefore, you take the creature and you suck it of its life, and then you get crystal. Amazing. Goblin, dragon. That gay? It's almost like they've used this entire thing before.
It glows just like the doors.
Development log entry 680925. Mitogenic reactor trial successful. 23 units of grade 3C crystal produced. Moving forward, all seeds fabricated from inorganic material are to be replaced with lab-grown organic specimens.
Organic specimens. So they were turning living creatures into crystals.
Wow. Griffin. Whoops. Fucking Griffins! I hate Griffins! Please! Get me out of the cut corner.
Come on!
I did it. Monster is battery. Wow. Looks like they've done this a lot. I just can't wait for one of these to be a behemoth.
I doubt some of the creatures in these cages have been seen in Valisthea for 1,000 years.
Well, here's to 1,000 more.
Oh, this is this motherfucker. There we go.
forward.
Come on, please die. Oh no. No, 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 no.
That's better.
Please. Get me out of the corner.
Work a little harder.
I'm trying, but they keep putting me into the corner. They keep putting Babby into the corner.
Too slow.
There we go.
I'm glad you're here.
Damn it. No, 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 no. Okay. This, yeah, that killed. That killed. Nourishment bit. Kind of want to see what that does. But also, go forward. Oh hey, another boss. It's just like a 14 dungeon. He has a jetpack. Omicron.
Of course they built more than one. Though it appears this incarnation can fly.
Nice try.
They fly now? They fly now.
Nice try.
Actually, wait, this isn't boss. This is the like harder enemies.
Nice try.
This is just a normal enemy.
Too slow.
That said, I might as well just
try. That's better.
Oh god, go. Good. Wow, that did like next to nothing.
Too slow.
Chaos.
Man, we're only like halfway through his health, which okay, let's I hate to use it, but we'll use it.
Nice try. Nice try.
All right. Come on.
Too slow.
There we go. Shit. Shit. Oh wait, I still have that fucking wait, didn't I have that potion? Or wait, that potion got used, didn't it? I bet you that potion got used.
Of course they built more than one.
So it appears this incarnation can fly.
Nice try. Let darkness fall! Nice try. I'm glad you're here.
Oops.
Yeah.
No. I keep fucking this up.
Too slow.
All right.
Not good. Forgive me. No.
Let's try that again. Hello, Freedom. Do I like this combat? I still think it could be better if they could vary up the combos. If you could vary up the combos, it would be better.
Of course they built more than one.
Otherwise, it's just kind of there.
Too slow. Nice try.
Like, if they embrace the action game just a little bit more, I would like the combat a lot more. Like, you don't even have to have, like, a different weapon. Just allow me to do different combo. Anga. And that's the kind of weird part of this, where it's like, you already have kind of...
glad you're here.
Nice try.
Am I gonna get to Zentesican?
Farewell.
There we go. Yeah, it has one moment. He does combo. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's never the issue of weapon. It is, can you be varied within your combo? And that is like the most issues I have. Is like, if you didn't just have one combo and could do more with just the one weapon, I think it would be a lot better. But because it is just the one weapon or the one combo. I've been using most aerial attacks by 20, almost increase the number of stomps from 2 to 3 or 6.
And that makes 2.
Yes, but of how many?
That depends on how determined they were to conceal their activities.
Okay, nothing there. Elevator up.
This is all too easy. If the tower is in control, why not simply disable the lift?
What are you suggesting, Joshua?
That it's hurting us.
Omega needs more data.
There's an entire fleet.
I wonder if any are still capable of flight.
Mid will want to see this.
I just want to fight Omega. Let me fight Omega. Yes. Omega needs data on a lot of things, including sex. Okay, you know what? There we go. I shouldn't be using that. I should be using these things. It's almost like Clive has some Nero abilities, but then he kind of doesn't at the same point of time, and that's what makes it suck. What is menage a trois? It means a threesome. Become a girl and join us. Initiate the symmetrical docking. Oh, hey, you can just see all of Rosaria. Like, that's the city. And then there's the other city across there. And there's the swamp.
anomalous activity detected in Hangar Bay. Mobilizing Aegis units.
We're being watched. Then let's show them what we're capable of.
Okay, that almost every one of them. Oh, more enemies. Oh, big unit.
Come on. That's a nice try. I needed that.
And there's two of them.
That's better.
Wait, no, this one. Now, wait, shit, now. I fucked that up like 3 times. Trying to just get to this. Oh, come on.
I needed that. Too slow.
Nah, not that one. Fuck. Wait, I can pull him down.
You're finished.
Yay. That felt so underwhelming. I've seen a Catboy from Balmanga if he could beat the girl tonight. If he wanted to beat the girl tonight, he just has to, all he needs is to make it female. Pay the money to Square Enix to become girl. Let's see. Nourishment bit we increase damage. It indicates precise parry timing by temporarily changing the color of the target's display name. Increases slowdown. I have a feeling that these bits are going to be kind of necessary for Omega. There's so many of them.
Transferring Sentry Prototype AM2 to Stasis Silo West.
No, the boss fight. Oh, that's just like those things.
We'll just have to hope those crystals it's sporting are as worthless as the others.
Anger.
Nice try.
Mayu?
How is that even possible? Better not to think about it.
Let's roll ready. Awfully slow. I needed that.
What? Angemai is the Zoroastrian equivalent of Satan? Yeah, so we're fighting Satan. Cool. I wanted to try to dodge.
Too slow.
Roulette.
Follow the ether, Clive.
Right.
You're right.
Thank you. Too slow. Nice try.
Okay. Is it doing the bombing runs? Come. Oh, fuck.
That's better.
I am an idiot who walked right into that.
Too slow.
Oh, this kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to do it one more time.
Nice try.
Alright. At very least, try to build up Zetesican. Okay. Bombing runs.
Saved again.
Take this.
Have a good night, Tico. Sorry, boss fight. There you go. Yeah, I did it during the roulette. Easy clap. Curious humors. Hey. Northern legend tells of a terrible winged creature, Angra Mainyu, who, having lost one of its eyes to a blade in an intrepid adventurer, spent the rest of his days weeping as it wandered the countryside. So bitter were his tears that upon striking the earth, they would turn the very soil to stone. Side effect would be with both irk farmers, while simultaneously tempt blacksmiths with the prospect of what stuff. Also, I just realized I never did equip the weapon.
Neural link lost. Re-establishing
Hello,
connection.
Bruce.
Imagine an entire war fought with these things.
The quantity of ether required to animate them all would be unfathomable. No wonder they were trying to manufacture their own crystals.
Unable to establish connection. Raising threat index.
It became red.
We've made an impression.
Okay. It is actually a little bit better than the Gotter whatever.
Perhaps the rest of the cages will open now.
Don't tempt fate, Joshua.
Forgive me, brother. They...
Why was it... I think it's that they couldn't figure out a way to put it in the main game. Or figure out a good lore reason that would work without, like, completely, like, making it side content. Part of it could be just time budget. The other part could be, like, pacing issues. Because those can be considered valid.
Is that living flesh?
I'm beginning to think this whole tower is alive.
I'm kind of reminded of the ruins from Phantasy Star Online. Just a little. Like, you make something weirdly like ruins, but also flesh. And also, like, you give a peek into, like, the final area. I just think Phantasy Star. Love flesh. I love when flesh is part of building. It makes it creepy in all the good ways.
Well done, Torgal.
Oh no, this motherfucker got did not get into the hell pit.
Not good.
Yay. Flesh, is this Final Fantasy? Is like the continent, floating continent ever made of flesh? I never, well, I guess in Stranger Paradise they do make it fleshy.
Did the tower make this as well? Or is it some sort of corruption?
I don't know, but wouldn't you say it looks oddly familiar?
Minotaur. Minotaur. You know, anytime I see a Minotaur, I just remember that no Minotaur is going to go as hard as the SMT4 Minotaur. Yes.
Come on. Thank you. I failed.
I was too late on the timing. Shit.
A Minotaur.
Born over 1,500 years ago. Yes.
Too slow.
Why did I do that exact same thing again? I think it's because I'm sitting there like, I can parry it. I'm sitting there going like, I'm different, I can parry it.
Nice try.
It still feels cool just to let that happen every time. Just Zen Tetsuken into the ending. Revivement bit. Improves limit break enhancements while increasing HP regen during limit break by 50%. Also, if failed damage taken while the limit break gauge is full, a limit break is automatically triggered, preventing... Wow. Okay, so that's just all of them. Wait, you know what? I haven't looked at the trophies. It's a 2-hour DLC, it seems. Can I just go into trophy? Fuck it.
Initializing emergency subroutines. Diverting reactor power.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
Ah, there's another one of those devices.
Yeah, but what if I go over here? I got a potion.
Development log entry 750501. Average improvement of crystal resilience 492% when biological core exhibits high ethereal congruity. Specimens with a congruity rating of 7 or below are to be sent to B level for military repurposing.
Waste not, want not.
I forgot that those are just mission logs. Wait. Oh, they're... Oh my god, bombs. Come on, before you explode. Okay, good. Oh no, not more. I think one of them was behind me. Yeah. Oh, more than one are behind me. Fuck you. Then we can do this. And we can go back to here. Then we can almost go through the squeeze through.
If all of this truly was the work of the Fallen,
then they were closer to attaining godhood than we ever imagined.
No wonder Ultima struck them down.
Battle arena, battle arena. No, I need to get the ads first. Please let me get the ads first. Oh no. Oh no.
Nice try. Yeah. I'm glad you're here.
There it is. I timed that too early.
Nice try.
Motherfucker's almost dead. Kill? Yay, kill and level up. Did you play B? Yes, I have. Are all the characters excessively horny or no? Shadowheart is definitely not horny, especially if you start going through her quest line. Astarion is a vampire, and so yes, he is fucking horny. I think most of the non-party NPCs are not horny. Neither are like the villains to a degree. Will seems not to be horny as well from the little bit that I did with his stuff. Karlach is kind of like a puppy, a dog. What's his name? I'm trying to think of the sorcerer name. That guy is very much so. I think it just depends upon how you go about it.
Secondary and tertiary firewalls breached.
Okay, person said permanently constantly harassing you. There used to be a thing early on where it would bug out and like you would get them, they would become a lot more hornier to you because of like how do I put this? There used to be a thing where like their affection for you rose higher than needed. But I don't think like all of them are horny. At very least, like Withers isn't. I do not feel like Shadowheart is that horny. You forgot to hydrate me. Well, you know what? I have to piss. That's what I feel like. You know. I will hydrate so that as soon as I leave this stream, I have to piss. No. We're almost at Omega. Go pee on stream. No.
Unauthorized entry detected. Primary core firewalls activated. Initializing iconoclastic defense system Omega-1.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system?
I've a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer.
Core containment complete. Authorizing environmental sterilization protocol.
Well, at least we know where it is this time.
Quite. And if we want it...
If we want it, all we have to do is kill an icon.
Safety routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Too slow.
Alright, are we going to learn about starboard and larboard again? See, starboard is on your right and larboard is on your left. And then motherfuckers still don't understand that shit.
Too slow.
And so you spend all your night trying to beat Omega again.
Nice try.
Okay.
Nice try.
Oh god.
Nice try. Nice try.
You can tell this is only phase 1 because the generic music is playing.
Stand fast.
Shit. I didn't get enough damage in.
Is it over? Please tell me it's over.
Data assessment complete. Recalculating threat level. Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega 1.
Not yet. And what makes you say that?
Those new arms, for one.
All right. I'm convinced.
Away with the time. I'm pretty sure this is a remix of like the Omega song from fucking 14 as well. Yeah, no, this is the EDM version of the fucking Omega song.
Too slow. Nice try. No good. Slow. Thank you, brother. Come on.
Oh, I wasted too many.
Nice try. I'll be fine now. Nice try. Waken winds!
Chicken tenders. Wait. No, that's Big Fat Tacos. I'm thinking about Big Fat Tacos. So big. What?
Do you feel the heat, brother? Seems like it still has some fire left in it. Too slow.
Hi, MMO boss.
Come on.
We're gonna pop this elixir here.
Nice try.
I still have one elixir.
Not good. Too slow. Help me, boy. To me, boy. Help me, boy. Nice try.
Oh god, I timed that too early. All right. At least we're starting from here.
Nice try.
You suck.
It's fine.
Too slow.
There we go.
Guess we're all ready.
I'm still here.
Nice try. For you, brother. Thanks, boy. Too slow.
Oh god. Yeah, getting hit by that was bad. By the way, no, Leviathan is not until the next DLC.
Too slow.
Which is really, I think it's is really funny because it's like, yeah, fight, fucking boss that is synonymous with like super bosses. Now, Leviathan later. What? What is it doing? Oh. Oh god, I didn't hit it again. Shit.
What a shame.
Too slow.
Yeah, it seems like this first one is supposed to be more
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
We're all ready.
I keep on thinking I can parry that, but I'm not in a position to parry. Away with the tie. Yeah, I keep on... I keep on fucking up the basics of... Yes, I did, Bruce. I am not going to comment upon it. That I will sit back and say, God, fuck everything that's involved with that, because holy fuck. That's as much as I am willing to say. No. I watched that and then I went back and I finally watched the thing that Snitzel linked me a while back, which is that other guy's video technicals. Like seeing both of them, it's just like it. Not going to get into it here.
That's better.
Typically, here's the thing. I don't really like discussing stuff like that. Oh yeah. Yeah.
We're all ready.
Ending. Just like old times.
Oh, I guess I can't do this during Atomic Road. There we go. Oh fuck! That does so much. I mean, it's part of it being kind of political, but it's also part of it being like, I don't really like discussing controversy that much here.
Too slow.
And even if, like, at the end of the day, it showcases how fucked up people are.
Come on.
Like, it's not like I'm not sitting here going, like, I don't have opinions on that. It's just, this ain't the place for it. Mostly because you can tell, like, how fucking stupid I am when it comes to speaking. Yeah, it's not even Dev reading those chat logs. The one that bothered me is when looking at Technical's version of, like, reading it made me kind of just, oh god, I should have hit the button. Okay, I'm constantly fucking this up. I should really just focus upon the game.
Waken wind! Nice try. Thanks, boy. Let darkness fall.
This one.
Not good.
Nope. All right, you to you. Here, here. You.
mounted.
Oh, yeah, that does so much damage. Yeah, I'm just mashing those buttons. Okay.
Too slow.
I can't see a damn thing. Oh, okay, we're hitting this.
That's better.
Okay, back to here.
I needed that.
God. Come on. Push him over to that. Oh. God.
Safeguards removed. Commencing dimensional compression.
Oh, hey, at least we got to this part.
Why can't I?
Breathe? Because it's constricting all of creation.
Well then.
Are you serious? I have a fucking time limit now? Oh god.
Guide, we're running out of room.
Just keep fighting.
It's time to hit a time limit.
ready. You're here.
Oh. Oh, this is fucked up. This is fucked up.
We'll make it.
We will.
I'm not sure anymore. Oh god. Oh god, oh man. Oh god, oh man, oh man, oh god.
Well done, Toggle.
Hold on, do I have anything left? No. Oh god, oh man. Did we do it? Hey, it's just like an MMO boss. You hit an enrage timer and it's like, fuck you, go. Common sense would suggest that any metal taken from the corpse of a centuries-old construct, a metal that shudders and quakes with like a slab of fleshy cut swine's flesh, should be given a wide berth, but if not a hefty heave into some nearby lagoon. That said, legendary weaponry is rarely a product of common sense. Did you win? Yes, I did win, Freezy. We beat the enrage.
Omega Control Unit. Offline. Initiating emergency core extraction.
Would you care to do the honors, Clive?
Gladly.
Wait!
For what? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all?
Every time you collect a constant percent on the internet, there's a craze.
We need these crystals. They're all we have.
And just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight.
The Irish.
For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a mother crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The dust crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? Like all crystals, these shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from? It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true. If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
You saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses? Your people's need will count for naught.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way, then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
Well, no, he only believes in the fact that, like, the Empire will come a-knocking. Not, like, the whole drain the ether then. It's like, yeah, it will make them come the Empire come a-knocking, which is true.
Feral surge detected. Warning. System overload. System overload. Error. Core not found. System failure imminent. System failure.
I hope we did the right thing.
What is it, Avalon? Ether seems to be the lifeblood of the land, kind of like the live stream. The blight is just like removal of ether. Ah, I'm too much fun. I finished the DLC, so it's too much fun. As it ow, it beat Omega. Beat Omega. The storm head gathers away with the tide. It's the ending.
We all saw the crystals fade, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
No. Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. We have more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is. However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right. Sorry. I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders when we get back. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them the slip and lie low for a year or two.
You're planning to run away? Again?
What? It's got us this far, hasn't it? I mean, we may have had a bit of help, like.
Kind of you to remember. Will you and your people be alright?
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true, it's not like the rest of the realm's going to have it much easier. Besides, one man's ordeal is another man's opportunity, as the old saying goes.
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but fine.
Fine.
Now, if you don't mind, we've got places to be.
We do? I mean, we do.
Thanks for everything.
I said we've got places to be.
Back to the hideaway, then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway, then.
No, we're going back to the hideaway. I'm assuming whatever the third DLC might be around here. Or the second DLC. Because I don't really see any other places that really can be explored. I know there's like a mother crystal that used to be right there. Because we did get to see a sneak peek in that trailer.
Back, are ya? So? Did you find out where the dust crystals were coming from, or what?
It's, a long story. And perhaps one better told in the shelves.
And then we recounted the DLC.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding. The wonders of which they were capable never ceased to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we set foot in that tower.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega, the offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition. A dangerous combination for all concerned.
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs. But if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
You're right. They made crystals. We destroy them.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
Well said. If one does not learn from the mistakes of the past, one is doomed to repeat them. And so, I mean to write down everything you've told me to the very last detail, that those who come after might learn from our travails, and perhaps, just perhaps, forge a brighter future for our descendants.
But Jodorowsky, there's still one more DLC that comes out next year, sometime next year. It involves a new place and Leviathan.
You suck!
Dust Shard, displaying Clive's chambers. There was one other thing that kind of appeared in this update, I think. I just need to... Oh, hey, new items. I bet you there's some items I can make.
What do you want?
Omega weapon. Like that.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
And anything here? Already got Ouroboros.
That it?
Did I equip it already?
Fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the weapon.
First the skies, then the crystal. What next?
Quack. Why y'all quacking? Stop quacking. Here we go. Oh, there's just still kind of there. How the crystal endure despite its mother having faded, is a sign of hope for us all. Yeah. We'll come back to this when the next DLC comes out. Maybe I'll do those side quests in between. To make sure I have those side quests done.
Clive.
Also, wait, she has new items.
Then.
It seems. Oh, God. Oh, I guess it's... Oh.
It'd better all be a...
Iconoclast.
A better price than that.
Yeah, you know what? Let's at least get the
You're rubbing
Omega
me
song.
Blind, you know. It'd better all be a... You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be a... You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Okay.
Is that all?
And then we can go over here and put in the music. Right. Anyways, that's it. That's it for this DLC. That was the DLC. That was the $10 DLC. Of course, I bought the other DLC with it. So that means that tomorrow will be Pizza Tower, or the finale, and then the next 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, get to be Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then Pokemon Scarlet DLC hits on Thursday. So, even more DLC. Hooray! It's DLC week. Are y'all enjoying your DLC that just comes out at the end of the year to get it out at the end of the year?
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large,
December. Why am I green? Because I'm a lizard.
extra dip, a number
Anyways, I'm sitting out the
7,
cold.
2 number 45s, 1
I'm
with
sitting out
cheese,
the cold.
and a large soap.
Anyways, thank you guys coming out tonight. Stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Pizza Tower. We'll beat Pizza Tower and beat